So step 2 is be entertained by your fears. Most of the time, we are entertaining our fears, meaning we're providing some type of amusement or some type of show or production for our fears. So what happens is your fears will provide you with a prompt, and they say, you may lose your job, or what if you lose your job? And man, we just act a fool. We take that prompt, oh, I may lose my job, and we just go into all types of anxiety. But when it comes to the step 2 that I'm talking about, you are going to actually allow your fears to entertain you. And you do this through a simple technique called then what? So what happens? They give you the prompt and they say, you may lose your job. And you say, well, and then what? And what happened is your fear is going to create another fearfulness. And then they'll say, well, you won't have any money. And then what? And they'll say, you'll be homeless. And then what? You won't have a place for shelter to be protected from a storm. And then what? You'll die. And in order to engage this process, you must be able to embrace, accept, and surrender whatever prompt they throw at you. So when they say you may not have any money, you got to accept that idea, embrace it, and surrender to it. Ultimately, what's going to happen is they're going to keep throwing stuff at you until they finally get to the last prompt, which is always, you may physically die. And what happens is you realize at the basis, at the bottom of all fears is the fear of physical death. And if you have the courage and the faith to embrace and to accept death as an inevitable thing that's going to happen, and you can have a faith in the higher power and your eternal destiny, it's going to allow you the courage to overcome all fears. And that is how you transcend into a level of true power on this earth, and you'll become a better you by 2020.